Is the Google Pixel 3a XL worth buying? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about that. Follow me on Instagram at KevinBreezeTV. Please join the Kevin Breeze Tech community on Facebook to chat about budget smartphones, ask questions, and help others. Hi everyone, this is Kevin here, coming at you with my review of the new Google Pixel 3a XL. Now, I'd like to let you know that Google did send this out to me, so it is a gift from Google, and I am part of Team Pixel. Now, this is the first time that I've gotten a device as part of Team Pixel, and I'm hoping to review more Google Pixel devices in the future, as I've really liked this one quite a bit. Now, this device is available for $479.99 from a variety of different retailers. You can also get this from Amazon.com, which is pretty awesome, and I will be leaving a link in the video description to where you can find this on Amazon. Now, the device is available factory unlocked, and it will work with AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint, as well as smaller prepaid carriers such as Metro by T-Mobile and Cricket. Now, I personally have been using this phone with Cricket, and it's worked really well on that carrier. And later on in the video, I'll be doing a speed test demo so you can see the kind of speeds that you'll be getting by using the phone with Cricket. Now, the device features a 6-inch display, and there is no notch. And we actually have a decent sized lip on the top and bottom. So not necessarily the most modern and futuristic design, as nowadays we're seeing phones with small bezels and notches at the top. But that is one of the compromises that you have to make with the $479.99 price tag. Now what's awesome though is that the phone features a really good looking 1080p display. It's super crisp and it has really great colors, and it's great for watching Netflix and YouTube and just viewing any video content or any content for that matter. The display itself has an 18:9 aspect ratio, so it is a bit taller than your typical 16:9 display. Now up top here we have an 8 megapixel front facing camera, and later on in the video you'll see some samples from that camera. The device features 64 gigabytes of internal storage with no SD card slot for expansion. So you are stuck with that 64 gigabytes of storage. There is no wireless charging, but we do have a fingerprint sensor on the back. In addition to that, we have the 12.2 megapixel rear camera. There is just one camera unit here on the back, but there is portrait mode and it works really well. The device features 4 gigabytes of RAM. It runs the Qualcomm Snapdragon 670 processor, which isn't the greatest processor ever, but it will provide you with a really nice experience with this phone. Video recording maxes out at 4K at 30 frames per second. The device features a 3,700 milliamp hour internal battery with fast charging, and the software on this phone is Android 9 Pie. Now this phone specializes in two main things. The first thing is the software experience. Of course, as I mentioned, it has Android 9 Pie, but it is a fully stock experience here with really good performance overall. So performance here is very well optimized so that the software works really well with the hardware. And the second major thing that this phone has going for it is the camera quality. And again, in a little bit, I'll show you some photo and video quality samples from this phone, but it has amazing cameras that really produce some really fantastic results, especially considering that low price tag. Now that we've gone over the specifications of this phone, let's take a closer look at the hardware. So I already kind of went over the front here with that 6-inch 1080p display at the 18:9 aspect ratio. And again, up top we have the 8 megapixel front facing camera, we have the earpiece, and then on the bottom we have just kind of a larger lip here and then an on-screen navigation button. On the left side here we have nothing except for the slot for the SIM card. On the right side we have the volume rocker down here, and up top we have the power button. Now I do wish that the power button was kind of swapped with the volume rocker here, because I keep pressing on the volume rocker when I want to turn off the display or turn it on, and it's kind of annoying overall. You can see naturally my thumb rests right on the volume rocker. So I really wish this button up here was moved down and this button was moved up, and I think it would have made the experience just a bit better and really wouldn't be any extra expense as far as manufacturing goes. So hopefully in some sort of successor to this device, they switch up the button placement. Now up top we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, and we have the noise canceling microphone. And on the bottom, we have the USB Type-C port, we have the microphone, and we have the speaker. Then taking a look at the backside here, we have the camera, which is 12.2 megapixels. We have the flash, and we have the fingerprint sensor. Now the materials used on this phone are made out of plastic, but the overall build quality and fit and finish is really good, and really it makes the device feel high-end. The reality is that you're most likely going to be using your Pixel 3a XL with a case, and if you're using it with a case, then it really doesn't matter what material this device is made out of. So the fact that this is made out of plastic, in my opinion, shouldn't really be a big deal or really a downside to using this phone. And really the two things that are most important to me, which are the user experience as far as the software goes and the camera quality, are excellent on this phone. And what's awesome about the Google Pixel 3a XL is that the two things that are the most important to me, which is the software experience and the camera quality, are absolutely awesome with this phone. Of course, it's important too to have good battery life. That's great, so there's nothing to worry about with that. But again, the software is very well optimized with this device. You're gonna have a great experience getting around the phone, typing out text messages with a very responsive keyboard. And then when you want to use the camera, which I use all the time for Instagram, Snapchat, and just taking photos and videos in general, you're going to have a great experience with great photo quality that will really amaze you and those that you show your photos and videos to. Now I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi here and switch over to using the data, which is Cricket, like I mentioned. And I want to show you the kind of speeds that you would be getting with Cricket. So we'll go over to the speed test app right here. You can see it is connecting to Cricket right now. And I do have a cell phone tower pretty close to my office here. I can actually see it by looking out of my window. So the signal here is great. You can see I have full bars with Cricket on this phone. So I'm going to tap on go and let's see the kind of speeds that we'll get with it. So it's getting started here. And it looks like it's around the 7s right now. 7 megabits per second, not bad. I mean, that's typical. That's pretty much what I get with every device that I use my Cricket Sim with. So you can see the final score here for the download is 7.69 megabits per second. Now we're doing the upload. So it's uploading, doing that test right now. Okay, the upload is 7.55 megabits per second, so really awesome. As I mentioned before, I'm big into Instagram, and this phone is excellent for using Instagram. Of course, you can take your existing photos and upload them to your story or to your main Instagram feed here, but if you want to, you can capture footage on the go using the app, and everything just looks great and is nice and clear. So I'm taking a video right now. And what's cool too is that this device has great microphone quality, so you're gonna have no problem with capturing sound, whether it's your voice or someone else's voice or anything in the surroundings. And you're gonna be able to create crystal clear, good looking stories and photos to put on your Instagram. As I said before, the typing experience here is great. There's really nice haptic feedback too with this device, and it just feels solid when typing on it. As soon as I put my finger on that fingerprint sensor, the device immediately unlocks. So the phone is great for watching video content. For me personally, I spend way too much time on YouTube watching different videos, whether that's in the morning, afternoon, or evening. And this phone has really good speakers on it too, with really good sound quality. So you'll be able to watch all of your favorite YouTube creators with crystal clear sound. If you're big into gaming, then you'll be pretty happy with this phone. I used it with PUBG Mobile and Fortnite. Now, Fortnite wasn't the best it could possibly be with the device, but it was still playable, and PUBG Mobile performed really smoothly and very clearly. So that's great to see. So despite this device having kind of the upper mid-range Qualcomm Snapdragon 670 processor, you'll still have no problem playing your favorite games with this phone. Of course, if you want to spend a lot more money and get a device that has a higher-end Qualcomm processor, such as the Snapdragon 855, then you can definitely do that, but you're probably going to be spending around double the amount that you'd be spending for this device. And like I said, you're still going to have a good experience overall playing most of your favorite games on this phone, so overall, having this device is a big win. Now overall, I am very happy with the photo and video quality from the Google Pixel 3a XL. It just takes really good photos. There's not really much more I can say about it beyond that. As someone who uses the iPhone XS Max on a daily basis, I'll tell you that the photos that I was able to take with the Google Pixel 3a XL are as good, if not better in some situations, than what I was able to get from my iPhone. So Google has really nailed it with the cameras on this device. Whether that's using the rear camera, whether it's using portrait mode, or even using the front camera, you're going to get a great photography experience with this device. Let's now cut over to some video quality samples, and then I'll give you my final thoughts and conclusion on this phone. Hey everyone, this is Kevin here, coming at you with a 4K test video at 30 frames per second from the Google Pixel 3a XL. Definitely interested to know what you think of the quality of this test video, so let me know down below in the comments. Hey everyone, this is Kevin here. We're doing a 1080p video test with the Google Pixel 3a XL. Hi everyone, this is Kevin here recording a video with the front-facing camera on the Google Pixel 3a XL. So in conclusion, I am very happy about the Google Pixel 3a XL. Like I mentioned before, it checks both boxes for my two most important things when it comes to using a smartphone. Number one, the software experience. This device has well-optimized software that works very well with the hardware, so you're going to be getting good, smooth performance. So that's really amazing. And then of course, the camera quality of this device is outstanding. So it checks both of those boxes, and there's really nothing to dislike about this phone. And on top of all of this, the phone has a very competitive price tag at $479.99. So this device is a great value. I definitely recommend it. If you're interested in buying this, then definitely take a look at the link in the video description, as I'll take you over to Amazon where you can get it. Great job, Google, with the Pixel 3a XL. You nailed it. You did a great job with designing a really outstanding phone at a very value-oriented price tag. And I think this is going to be a hot seller throughout the summer and even into the holidays. So what do you think of this device? Can you see yourself buying it? Is there anything you'd like to see improved? And what other phones do you think this even compares to at this price tag? Let me know down below in the comments. But thank you again, Google, for sending this out to me as a gift from Google and part of Team Pixel. And I will see all of you in the next video.